Hey, it's Keith at Scheider Farms, and today I am out here working in my beds and working on one of my favorite perennials, and you see them around a lot anymore, mostly because they're that good, and it's catmint. I know it's used a lot, but there's a reason for that. It just performs so well. It's one of the longest blooming perennials, and it's attractive to hummingbirds, bees. It just is all around great. Does well in dry spots. Sun to part sun. So today what I'm doing is, this one is pretty well bloomed out from its first bloom, and it's kind of big, it's kind of floppy. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it back, and by cutting it back, it's going to look kind of rough for a little bit, for about a week or so. It's going to be kind of stemmy and not real attractive, but that's okay. Because what's going to happen by us cutting it back, it's going to encourage a bunch of new growth, and it's actually going to rebloom again, and it'll look really nice again and not be so floppy and leggy. So I like to cut them back really hard, like maybe 6 to 8 inches from the base. I cut them back hard, and you want to cut them back on the sides, and don't forget about the top too. It may seem a little fresher, but still go ahead and cut those back. So we're just going to do it even all the way around, make it nice and neat. And over here I've got one that I've already done, so you can see I just pretty much sheared it back, sheared it on the sides, I cut the top off, and within a week or so we'll have a bunch of new growth coming, and then we'll get some new flowers. And what you might want to do is make sure we get a little water on it, maybe a little extra fertilizer to encourage new growth. I don't normally recommend fertilizing perennials in the middle of the season, but the ones where we're trying to get regrowth and new blooms again, it's fine to go ahead and put some fertilizer on them. Just don't overdo it. Don't do it like an annual, but a little bit to stimulate some new growth. So by doing this, we're going to get a second bloom out of it. It's going to look neater, more compact, and more tidy, and you can enjoy your catmint a lot longer through the season. So don't forget to cut these guys back. If you got any questions on them, feel free to give us a call, and we'll see you next time in the greenhouse.